Hi there, welcome back to another video. Hope you're all doing really well today. And hi, I'm Kay if you're new, and I am on a bit of a mission recently to live a much more natural, sustainable, minimalist and simple life. So today's video is going to be a cleaning video, a much needed cleaning video. I felt the need to tidy my house before I filmed this video, and then I was like, doesn't that defeat the purpose? Don't we all have homes sometimes that get a bit out of hand? Wouldn't it be nice to see more of that on the internet? I think so. So here we are. It's not terribly messy, it's just a bit unorganised. There's just sort of half projects everywhere. There's washing up to do from yesterday, you know, everything just needs a bit of a clean and a spruce up before I decorate for Christmas. So I'm going to do that tomorrow. So I just want to make sure I've gone around, got all the dust, got all the cobwebs. I always think once you put that Christmas tree up, it's harder to do a proper clean, and I've got my autumn decor up still, so could do with just having a good tidy up, maybe taking some of it down today if I'm going to put up the other stuff tomorrow, and just having a bit of a reset and a rejig ready for Christmas. It always feels good to have that little sweep, that cathartic cleanse before you get the Christmas chaos out, as I like to call it. I don't have too much stuff, but I do think it's nice to have a blank slate to work with. So I'm going to be sharing in today's video a few less toxic cleaning products. If you've watched any of my old videos, you'll know I love a scent. I absolutely do, I'm a sucker, but I'm really trying to switch out my more toxic products. It's gonna be a slow process. I've been trying a few different ones, so I'll share those in this video. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out what I'm doing and trying to use my own natural cleaners that I make myself as well along the way, but it's going to be a journey and a process, so I'm never going to just do it overnight. So I just thought I would do this video today and just share what I've been up to. So anyway, let's crack on, shall we? Because at this point I am just procrastinating. So I started off by writing a list, a very messy list, but I just wanted to write down everything that I wanted to get done. I think it makes it easier to know what to achieve. Cats aren't going to be very helpful today, and I thought I would give an overview of the kitchen. Wasn't too bad, but things were just a little bit out of place and messy. Of course, putting on some Christmas tunes. This is probably the first time I've listened to them this year, and it felt really good to be able to clean, listening to my favourite songs. And I started out by making myself a nice cup of coffee, and then quickly realised I'd forgotten to press the kettle, so I glitched for a second, then remembered to fill it up and try again. I like to make myself a nice coffee to start, but to be honest, I nearly always forget that it exists, but it's a nice intention. And then I just set about tidying up and putting things back in their place before I did all of the washing up. I really need to declutter this cupboard, so I'll bring you all along with me on that fun adventure that we've got to come. I've done it before, but clearly whatever I did not work because it's turned to chaos all over again. And then I just rolled my sleeves up and started doing the washing up. I feel like all I ever do is the washing up. Life without a dishwasher is very humbling. And I'm just using some Method washing up liquid. I just found this in the supermarket. It smells really nice. I think the scent was coconut water. And then yeah, just cracked on getting all the washing up done so that I could make the sides clear. I feel like once all the washing up's done and put on the side, it's so much easier to see what I'm doing with my life. And then I did the hob, which was pretty gross today, let's be honest. I just used the washing up liquid to clean this. It does a really good job at getting rid of any grease and grime, and yeah, does the job on this ancient oven of ours. It's had better days, let's say that. So I've been using these sprays by Purdy and Fig, and I really like them so far, and I've got lots to try, lots of different scents, including this little Christmassy scent. And all you have to do is pop it into some water. It's not sponsored, but I do have a discount code if you want to try them yourselves. I've been really impressed, and it's been nice to have Christmassy and festive smells with my cleaning, but knowing also that they are nowhere near as toxic as what I was using before. And then yeah, just giving everything a good spray and a good old wipe. Look at all those crumbs. The only thing with this countertop is it shows every single crumb. And then I'm just moving all of our appliances, getting in all the nooks and crannies. I really felt like doing a proper deep clean today. So yes, going around everything, getting rid of all of the different crumbs. it's amazing how many crumbs one toaster can make, but we've been having sourdough recently and it is quite crumbly. So I'm just getting rid of them all and giving the toaster a good shine. Then moving on to our canisters, so just giving them a bit of a wipe. I made spag bol the other day and it splashed everywhere apparently, so getting all of those little bits and bobs clean. And then moving on to the kettle as well. The kettle does get some hammer in this house. It's had better days. Its paint is all peeling now, but it still works fine, so it does the job. But I can't do anything about how it looks nowadays. It's just, yeah, it's well used, let's say that. This is the washing up liquid I was mentioning before, and I really like it. I like to use these little canisters that I've got, and do you call it a canister, to put them all in so they look really nice on the side. And yeah, giving it a little bit of a shine because it got a bit grimy. And then going on to clean my sink. I've said this before, but this kitchen is so old. Like, I think it's as old as me, but it still works just fine, so we're putting up with it for now. But you know, it doesn't look clean even when it is clean, so we're just doing what we can with what I've got. The boys are still fast asleep. And then I'm moving on to the windows. So I've just got a mixture of vinegar and water in here in an old bottle, and it does such a good job. I'm really impressed with it. I feel like I used this recipe a long time ago and then forgot it existed. And the cloth I'm using is one, I've forgotten the name of it, but I will leave it linked below because it's fabulous at doing glass. Like, you don't even really need the vinegar spray, you just need water. It does such a good job. Is it just me who finds cleaning the windows so therapeutic? I just love it. And then on to sweeping the kitchen. I like to give the kitchen a good sweep most days because it just gets a bit dusty and dirty from going in and outside with the cats all the time. And yeah, I just give it a good old sweep, get into all the nooks and crannies, and then I'm gonna do a mop after that as well. So I'm back onto this mop that I had previously. I think it's a great mop, and what I like about it is you can just fill it up with whatever you want. So I've just got some of my normal cleaner in here for now, but it does such a good job at getting things clean. You can reuse the microfiber cloth over and over again, which is fabulous. And yeah, it's just a really good cost-effective mop, I feel like. And once I've finished mopping this floor, I'll be able to take that off and pop it into the wash with everything else. And ta-da!
What's up? What's up, chicken picket? Where do we start? I know. Oh, he's a good boy. He is.
Okay, so on to the living room. As I said, I didn't really know where to start. I just always feel like whatever I do in here just makes no difference sometimes, but giving the pillows a fluff and then tidying up all of the excess clutter that I can see around and putting it back into its homes, which does make such a difference when you have a small home. And then just giving all of the sides a wipe. So this one is irregular. It gets my cup of coffee spilled all over it all the time, and it's just collected a little bit of dust as well. So just dusting off the lamp and the sides, and just using the same spray I was using before in the kitchen. This is amazing. I will link it down below, but it's fabulous. If you've got pets, I highly recommend this. It does such a good job at getting cat hair, and it's reusable and there's no waste involved with it, which is brilliant. And I don't know what I've done without it. I really don't know. Rory really objected to it. Excuse me. Clearly he thinks it's a nice snack. Today I thought may as well brush the cat while I'm here, but it didn't really do a good job with him. So I'll stick to using it on the sofas. And then yeah, I just try and do this most days because, as you can see, the cat hair just piles up. No matter how much I brush them, it's just chaos. But as is life, I wouldn't be without them. He's very intrigued, bless him. And then this little gadget again is for cats, and it's for the cat tower. So I wouldn't use this on my sofa, it's quite aggressive, but it's fantastic on carpets and on things like this. She gets all of the cat hair up, no problems at all. So trying to stay on top of those areas makes a big difference. And then just cleaning my windows as well. So I went around all the windows in the house today, and it felt good to do that because it's this time of year where our house at least gets quite damp. There's a lot of moisture in the house and it's an older house, so it just needs a bit of TLC. So I'm just kind of going around all those places and giving them a good clean. And then cleaning the table because I decided that I would put all my autumn decorations on here when I was finished so that I could swap them out tomorrow. And I was having a little giggle at myself while I was cleaning the table because there's so many scratch marks on this table from the cats doing their dives across the room, trying to jump over things, and they've scratched it so much. But I love that it has a tale to tell. It's got its own history, and I think that's adorable. And it's hilarious watching the cats do silly tricks and trying to jump as far as they can go to. So I'm just moving all of my autumn decor now and just making space in my life for Christmas to come in and giving everything a good dust. It was insane how dusty this had all got in literally like was it 1 month? Maybe 1.5 months. Moving on to the hoovering, one of my favourite jobs, and I do this daily. This rug has a life of its own. I've said it before, I will say it again, it sheds so much. I think it sheds as much as the cat, so I have to keep on top of this, but I love putting lines in the rug. It's my favourite thing to do. I think this is probably one of my favourite chores that I do in the house because there's not much carpet to actually hoover in this house, which makes a difference. So just getting in all of those little bits and bobs so that I can make sure when we put the tree up and put it in place of this palm that there's not lots of fluff going on under there. Just showing off my lines. Rory was not having it. He really wanted some attention, so I had to take a bit of a break to give him a good groom and lots of attention. I thought, well, I guess this is technically cleaning too because it's saving my future self from having even more cat fluff all over the house. There's definitely a theme to this video today. Sponsored by Rory and Echo's Fluff. And then I'm just putting all of our laundry away. So I did the wash yesterday and was really happy. I used some new cleaner that I've got. I'll show you guys it later, but it smelled really nice, not too overpowering, and everything felt really clean. And then just giving all these extra areas a good clean because I don't dust these very often. They hardly get used for anything. I couldn't believe how much dust was on the top of this electric fire. It was disgusting, so I need to remember to put that on my cleaning list more often. Then just tidying up the mountain of cat toys that we've got. And this box here was from Dom's Nana's house, so I need to declutter the kitchen at some point and make space for some little pieces that have come from her house, which feel really special to be able to bring into our home and use forever. And just giving everything a good old hoover, including the chair because the cat slept on there too. And then this is my way of cleaning our staircase. For those of you who are scared of our staircase, this is the one good thing it's got going for it. It makes it super easy. And then these top few steps I can't quite do, so I have to do those in the normal way. And again, just cleaning all of those windows, getting any mould that's grown. I do need to actually clean this net curtain as well, thinking about it now. But staying on top of it is the best thing you can do. I actually read somewhere that you shouldn't ever use bleach on mould, especially black mould. So I've been using vinegar spray, which is what I've been using on the windows too, so it kind of is perfect. And apparently that stops the mould from giving out really toxic spores and it saves your health a little bit as well, but also makes sure things get cleaned. And there I am, nearly falling up the stairs trying to get around the cat. And we're moving on to the bathroom now, so we are nearly done. I'm so glad I don't have a bigger house. I don't know how you guys with big houses do it. And I'm using the Purdy and Fig again, and this is the lemongrass bathroom scent, and it smells really nice. I feel like the only thing that could make this better is if it had eucalyptus scent in. It would smell absolutely like a spa then. So just giving everything a good clean, any areas that get used a lot, and just making sure there's no dust, there's no grime, and no germs. I've got my little helpers with me, of course. They're everywhere I am. And they just love watching me clean. They really, really do. And then the toilet, just using that spray again, and I tend to use toilet paper to clean the toilet. I feel like it's the most sanitary because you can just flush it after you're finished with it. And then I'm just using this Ecova toilet cleaner. If you guys know of a better one, let me know. I'm tempted to get some baking soda and try and make my own toilet cleaner in the future, but we will see. This smells really good, by the way, like really, really nice. I like it a lot. And that is the bathroom, so we are moving on to the dreaded bedroom now. And doing the hoovering with old Hetty, I tend to have her upstairs and my Dyson downstairs. It's just easier because she's quite heavy and big, but she does such a good job when I want to do a deep clean and I don't have to worry about the battery running out on the Dyson. She's got so much suction, I can't believe it. I highly recommend this Hoover. It is a bit tricky because she's a bit big, but like I say, does such a much better job than the Dyson in my opinion, and I'm so happy that we got her. And she's cute, let's be honest. So using this little gadget again on our bed before I put the bedding in the wash, I found this makes so much sense because otherwise all of that fur is just going to get mangled, get stuck in the washing machine, and it's just not a good idea. The cats sleep with us every single night, so there is a lot of fur, and this is where they do their grooming as well, so I'm not ashamed to show this, you know. It needed doing, let's be honest. There's an entire cat there. And then I'm just putting our laundry away, the job I like the least but needs doing. So just popping all these things to one side, kind of sectioning them out into mine and Dom's clothes. Dom puts his away and I put mine away, and then changing our bedding over. So I got this out of the cupboard the other day. I've had it for so long and I don't know why we've not been using it, but it's an organic linen bed cover and these little buttons are made from coconut shells and I love it so much, and we've really been enjoying sleeping on it. So yeah, I just need to give it a wash. Unfortunately, it's the only thing I can wash because it's naturally dyed, so I don't want it to leak onto anything else. And then once again, just doing the windows in our bedroom. These ones do get quite bad because obviously we're in there all night breathing, and so there's a lot of moisture, but keeping on top of this year has made such a big difference for us in our old home. I actually do need to repaint all of these windowsills as well, which should probably help with the mould problem that we've got, but it's doing a good job. I'm pretty happy, and these are just sort of stains now from where I've been cleaning it off. And then last but not least, we are onto the laundry. I tend to leave this till last because then I can just put it in and forget about it. And I just want to show you the non-toxic laundry stuff that I've been using. I think it's really good. I've only used it twice so far, but I do like it. I've actually seen one called Minimal, so if you've used that, let me know, or let me know what you prefer to use as well. But this one was good and I found it in Sainsbury's, so it was easy and accessible as well. And we are done. I've got my very cold cup of coffee here that I made at the start. I never learn. Oh my goodness. Oh, hello. You'll have to let me know if you enjoyed this style of video. I personally find voiceovers super relaxing and also motivating and inspiring. You kind of get to peek into their brain as they're cleaning, so hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know, and let me know if you want me to make more videos like this one, because I definitely can. Sure, I'll have many more clean to do. As you saw, we have two very fluffy cats, and it's just a constant battle. No matter how much I brush them, there is so much fluff in this house. So word to the wise, if you don't like fluff, do not get a ragdoll. That being said, I feel like the house has different energy. It feels fresh and just lighter. It smells really nice, but not too chemically. Like, it just smells really, I want to say fresh. Fresh is the right word for it. And yeah, I didn't need to use millions of products. I just kind of used the same similar ones. So you have to let me know what you guys like to clean with. I am definitely tempted to start venturing into making my own products once these run out. I feel like I had to do the path of least resistance first because I was feeling so overwhelmed a few weeks ago and I thought, The easiest way to try and be more sustainable is to switch to products that are similar to conventional ones but are better for us, for the planet, for the cats. And so that's what I've done. But I am definitely not scared of branching out and starting to make my own products and cleaning supplies. I feel like that could be a really fun adventure, but I also want to be able to share brands that I find that I really like and that I love, and I love all the ones that I've shared in today's video. They've been great, easy transitional swaps, so definitely recommend them. That being said, that is it from me today. I hope you all enjoyed it, and in my next video it's going to be the start of Vlogmas, and I can't wait to bring you all along for the month of December. It's going to be so much fun, so don't forget to subscribe if you're not already. I'll leave a long playlist down below of all my cleaning videos I've ever done, none of them as non-toxic as this one, but we have to start somewhere. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you all have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll see you all again in my next video. Bye.